Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Caribbean Championship Wrestling. I'm Rick St. James, and with me, the host with the most. I'm talking about the hustler, Rip Rogers.
Get a look at that body, girls. You know I've been training for Maurice Cohen, Mr. Puerto Rico, and I'm not going to let nobody's going to be let down because I'm going to be walking out of there, Mr. Puerto Rico. I can taste it now. And you know, Anniversary 89 is just around the corner, and you know that could be the final match for Carlitos Colon, because Steve Strong's going to prove once and for all that Colon is true, and Strong's going to reign supreme forever.
I thought you said Colon retired.
I said I was going to win
Quite
North Puerto Rico.
mistake by Mr. Hustler Rip Rogers, but he's absolutely right. It's the biggest event of the year, Anniversary 89, September. You can't miss it, fans. So we'll give you more information as our program goes on, but I want to make note that Hustler Rip Rogers is also the Caribbean champion and one half of the World Tag Team champions. He's also the host with the most vituperous, the most vitriolic, and the most verbose of all the hosts I've ever been with.
Why, thank you very much. I notice you're filling out your tuxedo a little bit more. I notice you've been lifting weights, trying to be like me, the Hustler Rip Rogers, the man with all the women, the man who's one half of the World Tag Team champion, the man who's the Caribbean Heavyweight champion, the man who's co-host of the #1 rated program in all professional wrestling today, which just happens to be Caribbean Championship Wrestling. It's about time you give me some credit, and you can tell everybody that I'm going to win Maurice Cohen's Mr. Puerto Rico, too.
A likely story. Well, I'll tell you, I'm doing the weights because I'd like to come out in the highlight. Let's check them out. In our first match, the rivalry is renewed. The Golden Boy Chicky Starr versus his adversary, Invader 3 in a coal miner's match.
Well, what I want to see is a double chain match with my friends Bobby Jaggers and Danny Kroffat against the Barrio Boys.
Wrestling Inquirer has exciting information about Cable Anniversary 89. That's coming up.
And the main event features the non-original, the fraudulent TNT against my friend Buddy Landel.
Now, fans, let's go to our first match. And there we are, the principals for this first match. In one corner, Chicky Starr, and the other, Invader 3. Three men who don't like each other very much. In fact, this was a special match called for. There's a pole in the corner ring. There's an axe handle atop the pole. First man who climbs up there and gets it can do as he wishes with his opponent. As you might imagine, it was called for by Chicky Starr because Invader 3 hit him upside the head with a 2x4. And I think this might have been a big mistake on the part of the Golden Boy, Chicky Starr.
Well, I think it's going to be a big mistake on the part of Invader 3 because for you people who don't know, he viciously attacked my friend, the King of Wrestling, the Golden Boy, Chicky Starr. He attacked him on his own segment of the program and hit him in the head with a cheap shot with a 2x4.
Oh, he almost got it that time. Obviously, the perspiration. These men are sweaty, and his grip failed him for a second, and there was Chicky Starr right there, Johnny on the spot. Now, right, whoa, look at that low blow by Chicky. Takes down Invader 3. And now you've got the knife edges and the chops right on the head. Oh, there it is. Right up against the turnbuckle, and Chicky Starr down on one knee.
But wait a minute, how can you say Chicky Starr's down on one knee when Chicky Starr has completely dominated this match? Chicky Starr is in complete control. He's just giving Invader 3 a false sense of security. You see how the Invader 3's wasting his energy by trying to climb the long, tall pole about 25 feet up in the air? While my friend Chicky Starr, the King of Wrestling, the Golden Boy, he's conserving his strength, conserving his energy, because he's a master ring technician. That's why he's a star. That's why he's the greatest manager in the world of professional wrestling, and that's why he's going to beat Invader number 3 today.
Wouldn't you want to be the first man to get a hold of that axe handle up there?
Well, there's different kind of strategy.
Oh, here's Chicky Starr's strategy. Go for it. And he is right now. In fact, he's very close. But here comes Invader 3. Oh, my, look at this. Just out of his reach. And Invader 3 stops the assault on Mount axe handle, I guess you'd call it. We're going to see more of Chicky Starr here that we want to, I believe. But look, Invader 3 leapfrog right on top of Chicky, and he's awfully close to getting that stick. It's going to be good night, Irene. But no, Chicky Starr, I tell you, you have to admire the man because he never gives up. He has that experience, and he goes up against very dangerous men inside that ring. Of course, Invader 3, long known as a great wrestler on his own right.
Sure, he's a great wrestler, but we're talking about the king of wrestling. We're talking about my friend Chicky Starr, the #1 manager in all professional wrestling today. Now I see Chicky's decided to take the bull by the horns. He's decided that he wants to be the first one to get the axe handle. And why? And you asked a stupid question a while ago because you said, well, why wouldn't you want to be the first one? Well, some guys like to rob a bank for the money, but see, I'd let somebody else rob the bank, and then I'd rob them. So there's different kind of strategies in every kind of situation, of every kind of sport. And right now you see Chicky conserving his energy, conserving his strength, and he's letting Invader #3 think he's got him on the rope. Why, actually, Chicky's got Invader #3 on the rope, but Invader 3 doesn't even know it.
Irish whip. Oh, look at that high knee.
You see what I was talking about? Chicky Starr is smarter than Invader #3. That's why he's the king of wrestling. That's why he's the golden boy of our blessed sport. And that's why he just threw #3 right out of the ring like a rag doll.
You say king of wrestling? Well, I guess there's a joker in every deck. Right now, Chicky Starr trying to get up there and grab that stick, and that certainly will be an unsurmountable advantage for whichever man gets it. And here Invader 3 grabs it. Oh, not
cheap
his head
shot
right up against the pole.
Cheap shot by Invader #3. It takes a real man to hit somebody behind and ram their head into a steel pole. It takes somebody that would obviously have to wear a mask. They'd have to be a bandit. They'd have to have a name like 3, and he's probably Puerto Rican too.
Oh, look at this. He's very close now. He's just about got it. Oh, no. Chicky Starr. Quick recovery. But you know what Al Davis says? Just win, baby.
I don't care about Al Davis. I don't care about the Raiders. The only thing I care about is my friend Chicky Starr. Wait a minute, about my football ability. Hey, I'm faster than Bo Jackson. I can throw a football about 97 yards on the fly. I'm the greatest linebacker since Dick Butkus. I can do it all.
I know you can do it all, yes. I've seen you too, but we won't talk about that. And now, Chicky Starr trying to go up the pole. Will he get the axe handle? Well, we'll find out when we come back right after this. And we are back on Caribbean Championship Wrestling. Rick St. James Hustler, Rip Rogers with you. And as you can see, Chicky Starr was not successful in his latest attempt to get the axe handle, but now Invader 3 tries. And basically, these men are so evenly matched that no one has been able to shimmy up that pole and grab a hold of that axe handle and come down swinging.
What do you expect? They're two professional athletes that are great. It's just like a basketball game going into overtime. Of course it's going to be close. It's like a sudden death playoff game in the NFL. It's like going into extra innings in baseball. Of course it's going to be close. But the cream will rise to the top. And I'm predicting Chicky Starr will win this match.
I'm predicting that whichever man is going to get the axe handle is going to have to knock out the other man first in some way or fashion, or at least to get him in so bad shape that he just can't come after him. And I wouldn't put it beyond Chicky Starr to turn tail and run if that were to happen. But right now, he's on top of things, as it were.
If you're saying that Chicky Starr would have to knock out Invader #3 to get the axe handle, then he wouldn't need the axe handle because he already be knocked out and he could beat him 1, 2, 3. So there goes your strategy there, Mr. Manager.
Manager? Oh, no, please. I know the Yankee job is up, but, well, right now, Invader 3's got a firm grasp on things, and he's not letting Chicky Starr get any farther than that top rope. So the question remains, who will be the king of the hill? Oh, look at that. Hard right. And that had sort of a kickback action because Chicky went down and Invader went down from throwing it.
Oh, Chicky there, he looked like one of the flying Walinda brothers, one of the late ones that flipped off the thing, tightrope walking. But he's not a tightrope walker. What he is a professional wrestler. He's a great one. He's one of the best. That's why he's the king. That's why he's the golden boy. That's why he's going to survive this neck breaker. Run up there and get that axe handle and beat Invader number 3 to a bloody pulp, because that's what he deserves, because he's masked, he's a cheap shot artist, and he's Puerto Rican.
Oh, you know, I ran into a typical fan the other day, and he said he'd like to get a hold of that greasy gringo hustler Rip Rogers, and I wondered where he got that from.
Well, I don't know. I know that I'm in preparation for promoter Maurice Cohen's Mr. Puerto Rico, and if somebody wants to compete against me in a bodybuilding contest, come on down. If anybody wants to get in the ring with me, come on down, because I'm the Caribbean heavyweight champion. I'm one half the world tag team champion, and I'm a champion just like my friend Chicky Starr.
I'm going to have to start calling you the plugger Rip Rogers. But right now, Chicky Starr pounding the back. Oh, by the way, how's your friend Sonny?
Hey, Sonny's doing very well. He feeds me my rice, my beans. I have a special breakfast every morning of 2 eggs with no yolks and dry toast. He feeds me very well, getting me ready for Mr. Puerto Rico, because I'm going to be the champion in every sport. Just like Chicky's going to climb up that pole and be a champion. When he gets the axe handle, then he can beat up the greasy Puerto Rican Invader number 3.
It didn't happen just there, because Invader 3 popped up like a Pop-Tart and grabbed Chicky Starr. He made an ankle shoestring save. Now he brings him back down to his own level and lays a couple of hard rights right on. Whoa, did you see that dazed look in Chicky's face, on Chicky's eyes?
What do you mean dazed look? I didn't see any dazed look there. I just see that the Invader 3 trying to climb the pole.
There,
and he's slipping. He's slipping down because he's greasy. He can't quite grasp the pole. He's not a champion like my friend, the king, the golden boy, Chicky Starr. He's not in his class. See, Chicky's a legend in the Caribbean, and Invader number 3 is nothing but a loser.
Pretty low class, if you ask me. Taking advantage of every dirty trick in the book, Chicky Starr. And so far, he's not been able to gain an advantage on one of his arch rivals, Invader 3.
Well, what's that right there? It's called an advantage. See, the Invader number 3.
Oh, it's called an eye rake.
Whatever it is, he just got thrown out of the ring.
Oh, but did you see that? Bouncing back, Invader 3, he's right back. Oh, he slipped now. Chicky's very close, but no. Invader 3, certainly, now he could shot him while he's there. Probably get a new horseshoe on him, because Chicky ain't going nowhere up that pole. Invader 3 just won't let him. I just got to grab. There it is. Got a hold of the hair, and he's pounding his head on the pole. How do you like that?
Well, it takes a real low-class person to do something like that. Now, if the roles were reversed, my friend, the golden boy, the king of wrestling, Chicky Starr, he would never resort to anything so low as running one's head in the post, just like Invader number 3's done just right there, because he's a man with class. He's a champion. He's somebody the little kiddies of Puerto Rico can look up to. He's a man with class, a great man.
Now, they can look up to him because they're shorter than he is. But right now, see the hard rights right on the head of Invader 3, and Chicky Starr certainly an example of a vicious wrestler, if nothing else. Here now he's stomping on the back, trying to rearrange the vertebrae. Right in the spinal column. Chicky Starr has a sadistic streak of his own. And undoubtedly, Chicky Starr will be at Anniversary 89. NDB, or is that NDA?
Of course he's going to be there.
No doubt about it.
Can you imagine an Anniversary extravaganza.
Without Chicky?
Without the Golden Boy, without the King of Wrestling.
It'd be great, but I think he's going to be there because his interest certainly will be in the main event. This is Steve Strong. But here, he takes a boot right on the chin from Invader 3, and Invader 3 now appears like he's ready to take command. Look at the chops, and now it's toe-to-toe. Who's got the greater firepower? Slingshot off the rope, clothesline by Invader 3, takes down Chicky, almost took his head off. Pounding his head on the turnbuckle, a lot of punishment being dished out now by Invader 3, and this is exactly what he has to do. Oh, he tried for the flying crossbody, missed, and now Chicky with the big elbow, and Chicky
is going to get the axe handle because he's in total control. Just like I've reiterated time and time again to the people of Puerto Rican, to the greasy, slimy people. See, that's why.
Oh my! Now it's dangerous situation for Invader 3. Oh, but what's this? Invader 3 crosses him up. Now he's got a hold of the pole. And what's gonna happen, fans? They both have the axe handle drop. Beautiful drop kick by Invader 3. And now he's got the axe handle. He's going after Chicky Starr. Here he comes. Bam! Right on top of the noggin. Chicky Starr now is in big, major trouble. And now he's asking for mercy. Oh, look at the way he slipped that shot. Reverse atomic drop. 1, 2, 3. Oh my, that Chicky Starr is something else.
That's right. He's a champion. He's the Golden Boy. He's the King of Wrestling. He's a personal friend of me. And that's why he's going to be in the Anniversario 1989.
He looks like he's out cold. But we'll be right back.
Ahora mismo al 724-5000. Puerto Rico, este es para ti. Aniversario 89, sábado, septiembre 16 a las 8:30.
And we are back here in Caribbean Championship Wrestling. And what a match. Tag team action with the added danger of the chains around the neck. This is a tag team chain match. And I haven't seen one of these in a while, Rip.
I've never seen one in my life. And I'll tell you what, I'm glad I'm not in there, because who would want to, in their right mind, would want to get in there and get hit in the head with a chain is beyond me. And I'll tell you, I'll bet anything that I won't be in there.
Not only that, it could be 2 against 1 with a chain. If either of the tag teams can put another man out of action. We're talking about the principals in this match, Mr. Kroffat and Mr. Jaggers, the Jayhawks on one side, and Miguelito and Huracan, the Caribbean Express, on the other. And you know that these 4 men really have a giant dislike for each other.
Well, I can't blame the Kansas Jayhawks. I can't blame Dandy Dan and Bobby Jaggers, because the Barrio boys, Miguelito, Perez, and Huracan Castillo Jr., I don't like them either. I don't think anybody likes them, because number one, they're disgusting. They're Puerto Rican. They're greasy, and they're not wholesome young men like myself, like a Buddha Dean, like Sadistic Steve Strong, the Universal Heavyweight Champion, like Kareem Muhammad, like the original TNT. You see, you have to be role models for the young people of Puerto Rico like myself.
All right, now, as you saw the face bloodied by the attack of the Jayhawks, the Caribbean Express are in trouble right now. Look at the pain on the faces of the Caribbean Express and the blood dripping out. I tell you, this match, a very dangerous match. And right here, you can tell that the Jayhawks are out to do one thing, and that is hurt Miguelito and Huracan.
Well, of course they're out to hurt them. They're going to try and hurt my friends if the tables are reversed. So that was a pretty stupid statement by yourself. Now, Bobby is a master of wrestling with the chain. Dandy Dan is a master of chain matches. And I don't think Miguelito Perez, I don't think Huracan Castillo, as you can see, they're on the mat, they're on their back, they're completely dominated, they're completely outclassed because they don't have the one ingredient. Look at the face!
Oh, my.
Look, ooh! He's disgusting looking. And look at the blood slide down his face because he's greasy.
Oh, my, I tell you. Look at what Jaggers just said. Get up, Boricua.
Now, wait a minute. Look at what he said. No, you'd have to say, listen to what Bobby said.
I guess the stupid remarks are rubbing off from you, Hustler Rip Rogers. But I tell you, what about the haircut on the Jayhawks? You know how they got that, right? It was in a hair match versus Miguelito and Huracan. And this is payback. As far as they're concerned, they're getting their revenge right here. But what's happening? The Caribbean Express gamely fighting back, knocking Jaggers off his feet. Miguelito now pounding, dishing out some of that punishment that they have taken in the beginning of this match. Ricky Vargas watching the action, but right now there's nothing he can do because that's just that type of match.
Well, why does the referee do something? Look at him. He's hitting my buddy Bobby Jaggers with that chain. The other stupid Barrio boy, Huracan Castillo, hitting my friend Dandy Dan. What kind of match is this? This is too gruesome. This is too brutal. There should be some rules. But of course, this is Puerto Rico, where anything comes and anything goes, and you probably like it.
Well, I'll tell you, they're just defending themselves after what the Jayhawks did. They have every right to retaliate in like fashion, and that's exactly what they're doing. Did you see he pounded them with the chain, wrapped up chain? Now he's choking them with that chain.
Oh, it takes a real man to hit somebody with a chain. It takes a real man to choke somebody with like a dog.
It's a chain match, Rip. What do you want? Give me a break.
I want some rules laid down by the World Wrestling Council. I want somebody to take charge and say, we got to stop these greasy Puerto Ricans because anytime they go and get tough, they bend the rules. They break the rules.
All right, now, Jaggers is outside. Apparently, he can't even see where he's going or what he's doing because Miguelito is pounding him right on his bloody face. Now he's raking that chain across his forehead. Meanwhile, inside the ring, Kroffat has gotten the better of Huracan Castillo. And now it's sort of one from column A, one from column B. Kroffat dominating while Miguelito dominates on the outside. Here, a couple of clotheslines missed by Kroffat. And look, he ties him up. Huracan ties up Kroffat. Now he's got him by one leg. Very dangerous. 1, 2, 3. Wraps him up. And he gets the win. The winners of this match, the Caribbean Express, Miguelito, Perez, and Huracan Castillo Jr.
A very cheap win by the ball-headed Barrios, I might add that.
And the Wrestling Inquirer is next.
Juan Rivera, finalmente hemos conseguido una oportunidad por el título. Vamos a ver qué vas a hacer ahora.
I see right now, TNT, the imposter. I see the loser will lose the paint off his face. And it sure ain't gonna be the original. It'll be you, imposter, TNT. And I will get that TV dollar. And me and Chicky, we'll party all night long in the right, baby.
That's right.
The imposter, when I slap this coat on you, baby, when I pull it on you and I see you going down, and just out, 1, 2, 3, and I will get a bucket of water and take the paint off your face, baby.
Capitol Sports Promotions presenta Puerto Rico, esto es para ti. Aniversario 89, sábado, septiembre 16, a las 8:30, en el Estadio Lubriel de Bayamón. En la lucha estelar, revancha por el Campeonato Universal. El Sadistic Steve Strong defiende ante el acróbata de Puerto Rico, Carlitos Colón. En revancha por el Campeonato de Puerto Rico, el ruso Iván Carlos defiende ante el Invader número 1 por el Campeonato de la Televisión. Y el perdedor tendrá que quitarse la pintura de la cara y pierde el nombre cuando TNT se enfrenta a los Regional TNT por el Campeonato Mundial en parejas. El Hustler Rip Rogers y Apuradín defienden ante los indios Youngblood por el Campeonato Mundial Junior completo. El Supermédico defiende ante Jeff Jaggers. En lucha de venganza, el Invader 3 se enfrenta al toro salvaje Manny Fernández. Kerry Van Eren choca contra el monstruo de la máquina Abdullah the Butcher. El Boogeyman Jimmy Valiant choca contra el gigante Kareem Mohammed y otras grandes superestrellas. Fred Carpet $25, Ringside $20, entrada general $12, menores de 11 años $6. Boletos a la venta en todas las tiendas Son Macán. También los puedes ver a través de cable televisión en el sistema Pay-Per-View. La tarifa $25. Llama ahora mismo al 724-5000. Puerto Rico, este es para ti. Aniversario 89, sábado, septiembre 16 a las 8:30.
Ella apareció, llegó al portón, lo abrió y entonces... Ella era poesía en mi imaginación. Pero esa noche, ella se reveló. Y sus ojos de fuego lo sorprendieron a él. Que no la esperaba.
Yo tengo en mente otro final.
Well, Rip, you know, the fans of Wrestling Inquirer, they can watch it through Greater San Juan Cable. Yes, indeed.
I knew that.
Hold on now. Did you know you have to be a subscriber and you have to have the new Sigma box?
I knew that.
Well, if you have all that, well, you can just dial up 724-5000 for more information. The cost is $25, and you can watch Anniversary 89 with all those great matches, including Carlitos Colon versus Sadistic Steve Strong for the Universal title, the big main event. Don't miss it, fans. You can watch it, I say again, in the comfort of your own living room. I think you're too much for cable, Rip.
And what a way! What a way, girls! So if you live on one side of the island and can't come all the way to see it live, you can see me on cable TV. You can bring me into your bedroom via television. You can bring me into your home via pay-per-view. So, if you're 6 to 60, blind, crippled, or crazy, it doesn't matter because you can bring me, one half the World Tag Team Champions, right into your living room. Me, Mr. Puerto Rico, right into your home. So, if you remember that number, and I don't remember what it is.
You forget everything. You forget your own name. But you didn't tell them it's for the Greater San Juan Cable subscribers, Carolina, Guaynabo, Rio Piedras, Santurce, San Juan, Bayamón, the greater metropolitan area, and you can call 724-5000 for more information. You have to be a subscriber. You have to have the Sigma box, and of course, $25 fee, a modicum, to enjoy Anniversary 89, sipping your favorite beverage with the snacks in your own living room, and this man is going to be there, but don't hold that against it.
Hustler Rip Rogers, cable TV, coming your way, baby. It's Anniversario!
Well, that's it for the Wrestling Inquirer, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Original TNT. ¿Querías esta lucha? La tienes por el campeonato de la televisión. La tienes, la querías y ahora vamos en aniversario 89 por el campeonato de la televisión. Pero mis condiciones son del que pierda esta lucha se tiene que quitar la pintura y tiene que quitarse el nombre de TNT. Tú supuestamente eres el original. Vamos a verlo en aniversario 89. Tú y yo cara a cara. Capitol Sports Promotions presenta Puerto Rico, esto es para ti. Aniversario 89, sábado, septiembre 16 a las 8:30 en el estadio Lubriel de Bayamón. En la lucha estelar, revancha por el campeonato universal. El 666 lo defiende ante el acróbata de Puerto Rico, Carlitos Colón. En revancha por el campeonato de Puerto Rico, el ruso Iván Carlos defiende ante el Invader número 1 por el campeonato de la televisión. Y el perdedor tendrá que quitarse la pintura de la cara y pierde el nombre cuando TNT se enfrenta a los Regional TNT por el campeonato mundial en parejas. El Hustler Rip Rogers y Abu Dhabi defienden ante los indios Young Blood por el campeonato mundial junior completo. El supermédico defiende ante Jeff Jaggers en lucha de venganza. El Invader 3 se enfrenta al solo salvaje Manny Fernández. Gary Van Aren choca contra el monstruo de la máquina Abdullah de Butcher. El Boogeyman Jimmy Valiant choca contra el gigante Harry Mohammed y otras grandes superestrellas. Fred Carpe $25, Ringside $20, entrada general $12, menores de 12 años $6. Por eso solamente todas las tiendas son Macan. También los puedes ver a través de cable televisión en el sistema Pay-Per-View. La tarifa $25. Llama ahora mismo al 724-5000. Puerto Rico, este es para ti. Aniversario 89, sábado, septiembre 16 a las 8:30.
Be in championship wrestling, Hustler Rip Rogers, or any of your favorite wrestlers, you can do so by writing P.O. Box 3606, Fernandez Junco Station, San Juan, Puerto Rico 00955. What are you doing there with your scampy couture?
Oh, I was just thinking about my friend, the original TNT, the master of the martial arts. Because you know what the main event is, don't you? You're co-host of Caribbean.
The original TNT isn't in it.
Oh. But my friend Buddy Landel is.
You're absolutely right. Buddy Landel, the blonde bomber, going up against TNT, the dynamite ninja, and I'm sure that your friend Abuta Dean will be very interested in this match.
Why would Abuta be interested? We're the World Tag Team Champions. TNT has nothing to do with us. What I want to see my friend, the original, not the makeshift, not the has-been, not the standby, not Juan Rivera. Hi, Juan. I want to see the original TNT take and destroy you, Juan Rivera, or the ex-Mr. TNT once and for all. And it's going to happen very, very soon, believe you me.
The first chance, however, goes to Buddy Landel in our main event, which is next. Let's go ringside. Oh, thank you for the applause, Hustler. You can see the blonde bomber Buddy Landel going up against TNT. And let me tell you something. This is the point I was trying to make. I believe the original TNT is taking advantage of a situation here. Your tag team partner, Abu Dean, opened up a 24-stitch wound on TNT's head, which has put him out of action for a little while. Of course, you can't keep a good man down, but I think the original TNT is taking full advantage of coming in here, saying that TNT stole his identity, and who could believe a story like that?
So what? Who cares what you think? The original TNT is just that, the original, the #1, the master of the martial arts. The imposter you see on the screen right now is a makeshift TNT. He's fraudulent. He's not the original. He's not the master of the martial arts. No, it's Juan Rivera, a homegrown island boy. That's right. TNT is really Juan Rivera. So you people quit calling him TNT because he's not TNT.
Well, he's doing
Juan
pretty well.
Rivera.
He's doing pretty well up against your buddy Landel. And I tell you what, I'd also like to know what the heck is in Abu Dean's boot that makes it so darn dangerous.
His left foot is what's in his boot. That's what makes it so darn dangerous, because Abuda learned the ancient Oriental secret of how to tighten
Loading the boot.
the left toes. Would you call them los dedos? What?
You would.
Well, whatever your toes are in Spanish, Buddha knows the secret.
Toes.
He knows the secret of tightening your toes till they almost burst with power and explosiveness. That's why whenever a Buddha Dean, my partner, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, kicks anybody in the head, they're out because he knows what's going on. He's my friend.
Hold on now. I heard a rumor now. Is there any truth possible to the rumor that you will be watching Anniversary 89 on cable because you're too afraid to put up your World Tag Team titles in that magnificent event?
Now, wait a minute. First of all, I'm going to be at the Anniversary Extravaganza at 1989. I'll be there live and in color. No, the people, those not at the Extravaganza, they can sit in the comfort of their own home and they can watch me on pay-per-view. They can bring me into their home. They can watch one half of the World Tag Team Champion. They can watch me, the Caribbean Champion, whether they're in their bathtub, in their bedroom, in the kitchen, on their mobile unit maybe. Maybe even that. If you pay for it, you can see anything you want to.
Oh my goodness. Well, of course, Anniversary 89 is September 16th, but you better hurry up and call the cable, Greater San Juan Cable System at 724-5000. Get more information on that because the cutoff date, I understand, is September 13th. You'll have up till then to subscribe, get the signal box, and to pick up that the event of the year. There's nowhere else, nowhere else you're going to see something of this magnitude. Anniversary 89. And right now, the chops of Buddy Landel landing squarely on the chest of TNT, and it looks like Buddy Landel. Oh, but here comes. You can never count TNT down. Comes right back from the ashes like a phoenix and jumps right in your face. And right now he's biting Buddy Landel.
Well, he may be getting the best of Buddy Landel right now, but it'll never happen if he gets in the ring with the original TNT. Because the original TNT is a little bit bigger, a little bit stronger, a little bit faster, a lot more vicious, and 10 times better looking than Juan Rivera, the man you're looking at in the ring right now. And now Buddy Landel has completely dominated Juan ever since this match started. And you can see it's a match in Caguas before a sellout crowd. And you know that when you're in Caguas, you know there's going to be action. You know there's going to be a sellout crowd. You know Nita and Tata will be at ringside. And you know Buddy Landel will beat up Juan Rivera because Juan is scared to get in the ring with my friend, the original TNT.
Well, I wouldn't know about that. All I know is this is a TNT that the fans know and love. This is the TV champion TNT. And the original TNT, as far as I'm concerned, is a very big, strong man who's come in here trying to say TNT's an imposter. I just can't believe it. But one thing is for sure, he's put away everyone he's faced, and he uses that Cobra sleeper to perfection.
It's about time you gave my friend, the original TNT, some credit. That's right. He knows the secret of the Cobra hold. Unlike Juan Rivera, the man you see on your TV screen right now, the man the Puerto Ricans love, a man who's greasy, just like the Puerto Ricans, because he is a Puerto Rican. And look at Buddy, my friend, completely chopped. I love it when Buddy chops the non-original TNT. Now wait, what's he doing right now? What's he doing?
He's getting some payback from TNT. The chops of TNT, world renowned for their power. Oh my goodness.
I love it because TNT, the non-original, he telegraphed his move. You see, when you're a professional wrestler, you don't want the other guy to know what's going on. He made a rookie mistake, like he's a greenhorn. And Buddy Landel, being the consummate pro that he is, quickly saw the flaw in Juan Rivera's armor and capitalized on it.
Talking about Dynamite Ninja TNT, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, there, he got him to admit. Oh, my. Now look at this hold by Buddy Landel. He's trying to twist off the foot of TNT.
No, what he's doing, he's putting pressure on the ankle joint. He can turn it into a one-legged Boston crab. He can work on the bicep femoris, the semimembranosus, the semitendinosus if he wants to. He can step over and work into a step-over toe hold. He can convert it into a death lock or spin around into spinning toe hold or go into a figure 4 leg lock. Or he can do what he's doing right now. Come under your Achilles tendon. Right now he decided to weaken the leg of Juan Rivera. And I'm not going to give him any kind of dignity because he's not TNT. He's not the original. He's nothing but a nobody. He's Juan Rivera.
Oh, you know this for a fact.
Sure.
You must be a friend of the original TNT.
I am a friend of the original TNT.
Right, so you're biased. So your opinion doesn't count. All right, fans, let's get back to the match.
Wait a minute.
Now, Buddy Landel pounding, stomping on the back of TNT, gaining a temporary advantage, we hope, because we know TNT has it in him, and you have to be in his corner now with this original TNT coming in to spread doubt on his character, on his identity. Of course, the fans know who they like, who they believe is the real TNT. You can write to us here at Caribbean Championship Wrestling and tell us who you think the real TNT is. As far as I'm concerned.
What do you mean I'm biased? First of all, my opinion counts. I'm the Caribbean heavyweight champion. I'm one half of the world tag team champion. I'm going to be Mr. Puerto Rico in promoter Morris Cohen's Mr. Puerto Rican bodybuilding extravaganza. And I'm one half. May I remind you, one half of the co-host of the #1 rated program in all professional wrestling today, which just happens to be Caribbean Championship Wrestling. So I would say my opinion does count.
Well, you could be the star of this program, but that doesn't mean that you're right in this instance. And TNT right now in there.
Juan Rivera.
TNT demonstrating why he is the dynamite ninja. A second Dan, karate black belt, experience in the Far East. Oh my, look at this. I think Buddy Landel's experience is from Brooklyn.
What
it looks like street fighting to me.
Oh, excuse Buddy Landel for being great. Excuse Buddy Landel for being a great professional wrestler. Excuse Buddy Landel for picking out the weaknesses of Juan Rivera, which just happens to be his left leg. Excuse Buddy Landel because he's going to set him up in this figure 4 leg lock right now. And Juan Rivera, and I'm not saying TNT, he's going to give up and he's going to be through, and there won't be anything left for the original to beat up because old Juan Rivera, he's going to give up on nationwide TV, and all the little Puerto Ricans will say, you're right, Juan Rivera is nothing. He is a nobody, and we hate his guts too.
Let's see if TNT can overcome this right now. He's got to get to the rope. He's got to do something or else his leg is going to be broken. No doubt about it. Buddy Landel applying the pressure. But look now, TNT turning it over. Oh,
no. TNT, he's trying to run to the rope because he's scared. He's chicken. He's Puerto Rican. If I had a figure 4 leg lock locked on me, I'd just take these 30-inch thighs, straighten them out, and boom, I just break the other guy's leg because, now wait a minute, what's he doing?
He turned it on him, and now it's Buddy Landel.
But Buddy's in the rope. He's in the rope.
Well, lucky man he be because it was reversed, and TNT showed us a lot right there. A lot of character in that wrestler.
He showed me that he's greasy, he's slimy, and he slipped out of Buddy's grasp is all that happened. And now look at the big so-called karate man, the so-called ninja man.
I think what you've got, Rip, is French fries on the mind. Right now it's a headbutt from TNT. Irish whip, followed up by the super sidekick. I don't know if he quite nailed him, but he hits him with a couple of rights now. Slingshot off the rope. Big backdrop. TNT is on a roll.
Oh, he thinks it's Cobra time. He thinks he's the man that knows what's going on. But let me tell you something. This is not the Cobra hold. No way.
It's not done in place. The Cobra hold could be 99 for Buddy Landel. He might be looking for some pillows because this is where they all say good night, Mrs. Calabash. Vikingo checking on the state of Buddy Landel. He looks like he might be out on his feet, but no. Oh, I'm impressed.
Oh, you should be, because nobody should break out of the Cobra if it's applied properly. And my friend, the original TNT, when he applies the Cobra, nobody breaks out of it.
Well, I must admit, I've never seen anyone break out of the original TNT's Cobra, but he hasn't wrestled enough here to convince me that he is the original TNT, because that's the man I'm seeing right there. Oh, look at that move. Move right out of the way of the high knee by Buddy Landel. 1, 2, 3.
Wait a minute! His foot was on the roll!
1, 2, 3. The winner of this match.
No, wait a minute! Bro, just a minute. I saw that. You saw that. All these Puerto Ricans in TV land saw it. Buddy Landel, my friend, was on the roll. Well, let me tell you something, Mr. TNT, Juan Rivera. When my buddy, the original, gets hold of you, he'll put you out with the original Cobra hold.
Oh, man, he's dynamite. Take it away. We'll be right back. $389, but the main event involves none other than former Universal Champion Carlitos Colon trying to conquer the Universal title for an unprecedented 7th time, going up against sadistic Steve Strong. And you got to feel that Carlitos, his shoulders back in shape, he's got to be the odds-on favorite, certainly the favorite of the fans.
Now, wait a minute. How can you say that Carlitos Colon is the odds-on favorite? How can you say that? Because Steve Strong is 300 pounds of muscles. Steve Strong has Damien. Steve Strong has Luke. Steve Strong has 6s on the side of his head. Steve Strong has the beast within him. He's 300 pounds.
At least he doesn't have rocks inside his head. For Oscar Rip Rogers, I'm Rick St. James. Till next week, good night, and may God bless.
Wait a minute. I'm betting on Steve Strong because Steve Strong has got 29-inch biceps. Steve Strong has got the power of Luke. Steve Strong has Damien. He's got 6s on the side of his head. He's the Universal Heavyweight Champion. He's the man who put Carlos Colon out and hurt his shoulder. That's why Colon, and I repeat, Colon will never again lift his arm. Never again.